Welcome back, ladies, and this is Elise here for Team Stellar Gems, and I am doing some videos on how to wrap and wear your scarf. So what I just did was, the first video was the how to wear your scarf as a vest video, and I used the Union Square scarf in the Frida print, and it was fabulous. So if you haven't watched it, watch it now. You'll find it on my YouTube channel. And now what I'll be doing is a couple of wraps with our Union Square scarf in the Midnight Bloom. Beautiful scarf. Look at this black and white with the cobalt, almost like electric blue detail. Totally cool, very sassy, but very chic at the same time. And you can see how massive this is. You can do this and use this scarf in a lot of ways. And typically, if you think about it, if you had a dress and you just needed like a shawl, you see, you could literally just drape it like that and wear it like that. You could take it a step further and actually tie it in the back so it stays in place. And you would tie it here, or you could actually use like a safety pin or a brooch or a clip and have it so it stays snug, so it's almost like a shrug, kimono style jacket, or like cover up to wear with a strappy or strapless dress. I think it's very pretty, very flowy, very feminine. I love it. So that's one way, not necessarily to wrap your scarf, but it's a way for you to use your scarf. And I am all about versatility. So, I mean, even while I'm talking to you, you can tell that this has a nice feel. It's movable. It's breathable. It's very, very, just very chic. Okay? So first things first. When we wear our scarves, typically we don't have scarves that are this big. And usually a lot of times the scarves are they're big in the same dimension, but the fabric weight is a lot thicker. So as you're wrapping it, it gets bulkier and thicker, and therefore it makes it cumbersome for you to wrap them. So don't think that all scarves are created equal and that they're all alike. Certainly they are not. Stella & Dot has done an amazing thing in providing us very fashionable, very practical fabrics to work with. This easily goes in the washer on delicate and on low heat drying. I've done them to all of my scarves. Knock on wood, they've been fabulous. I do know that I don't believe that they tell you to do that, so please don't quote me that it's a washable accessory. However, I personally have done it and it's been fine. The other thing of it is that they're super soft. They feel so good against the skin. They drape really well and they're worn very easily. They're very easily like styled. So I think that you'll find that you'll be very impressed if you were to purchase any of our scarves if you haven't already. So definitely look into it if you haven't been converted to a Stella & Dot scarf. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Along with all the styling tips that we give you, you're really going to know how to wear your scarf. So see here, all I did was literally drape it and it looks great. You can do that. You can just have it hanging around your neck. Easy peasy, right? And typically, for most ladies, when they wear their scarf, there's a couple of things that they do that's just standard protocol. Everybody does it for whatever reason. It's easy. So if you see here, I have the full length of the scarf. I just rolled it up. I didn't do anything fancy with it. I just gathered it. And what I'm going to do is, you see here, I'm going to leave so that there's a tail here. And I'm going to wrap like this, which I think many of you know how to do this, right? We've worn our scarves this way. And maybe we've even done this. Easy. This is something that you know how to do. And just look at how the colors accentuate and complement each other and fall. Beautiful. But let me show you how to take this a step further. So like I said, we had it wrapped around, right? You got one tail, you wrap around, now you have this. What are you going to do next? You're going to hold this in the center, and you're going to take a side, and you're going to go 1, 2. Easy so far? You follow me? And then 1, 2. That was easy. And now you see, you kind of have this layered rope detail. And if you want to pull it tighter to make it a tighter fit, you can. Perfect to wear with those cardigan sweater sets. I have a regular t-shirt on. What's even really cool is if you're wearing like a button-down shirt that has the collar open and you have this laying on the inside and it's just going down like this, or if you have a shirt and then you actually have a blazer or a jacket with it, this can easily be left on the outside of the blazer, or you can tuck it on the inside of the blazer. It adds some nice color appeal, some pizzazz for work. It's not too overly stylish or overly gaudy, because sometimes if you wear statement piece jewelry to work, it can be a little bit much. But you're getting fashion forward styling with color that's chic, that's totally cool, but it's not overly exaggerated. So this is perfect. And every woman knows you will use your scarf year round. You will use it in the summertime as a wrap, as a cover up, outside. And then on the inside, because you know it's so hot outside, it's always air conditioned and on blast on the inside of offices and places. So it's great to have a scarf that you can add to your wardrobe to help keep the chill factor down, right? So how wonderful is this? And I always say too, if you're planning to do happy hour later that night, and you have, like, you want to just go from work right to happy hour, and you just want to update your makeup a little bit and maybe change out your earrings for the studs for more chandelier earrings, and then you can take your scarf off after you've been wearing it all day and wrap it around. Or this is a great way if you have a shirt that shows a lot of cleavage, but you want to wear it because you know you are going out later. This is a great way to hide the girls, keep them tucked under there during work, and then afterwards when you get out, you can bring them out to play and hang out. So just some fun stuff, but you see how easy that was? Literally, it was just wrapping it around and tucking the ends in. And you've got a perfect, you can leave it loose or you can leave it tight. It's up to you. You decide how you want to do it. But again, I just did it real quick, easy peasy. You can keep it just like that. If you wanted to take a step further, you could knot it. You could add a little bit more flair. You want it bunched up more. You could bring it up higher and make it tighter so that it just stays in place. But it's a fun way to wrap your scarf. So that's one. And I kind of call that like my rope wrap. Okay? So that's one. My next wrap is a lot of people, a lot of my customers have told me that they'll fold their scarf in half. Right? You got it folded in half. And then they'll go and do this. I'm sure you've done it. Easy, right? You slip it on, it's over, it's done. What if we took it one step further? And let me show you how we do that. So here you got your loop. You have two tails over here. Take one. Here's the loop. Put it through the loop. Right? So it's through the loop. Now you already have this piece through the loop. You're going to turn this like this. And now you're going to take the second tail and do it over. And then you're going to do under. And there you go. Now you almost have like a flat braid or basket weave style right on top. Easy. You can leave it like that. If you want to take it a step further, you can do that and you can just keep doing it. Or if you want it to hang and drape like this, you could do that. I tend to just leave it because I like that flat flush look. But you can totally flatten this piece out and it's a flat braid. How easy was that, and who knew? And it's very chic. It covers your neck. It's really nice. So again, we'll do it again one more time. You have your scarf. You gathered it. You're going to fold it in half. You're going to put it around your neck. You're going to take one tail and put it through. Keep this open, and you're going to twist it on its side so that the second tail goes over, through the loop, and under. And now, there you go. I hope that was fun. I hope that's easy. I'll be doing a third video with the other wraps that I have in store for you. So stay tuned.